Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Glad to have you with us from Bank of America Stadium, home to the Panthers here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Longhorns offense will get the football first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning the national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, you start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent.
There he goes! Inside the 30. Inside the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field, and they'll go to work for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man?
Turning it on! There's plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pryor. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Now improvising. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense stops Jackson just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Nevada just needs a few inches here on third down. Quarterback keeps it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Nevada comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top. Flips it out to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play. Pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wolfpack will have first and 10. Here's a heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Wants to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
He has the 1st and still on his feet. He's up to 57 yards on the ground in the 1st quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. And he'll be shoved out of bounds at the 3-yard line. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And the Longhorns backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Buys just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He'll do it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Snatches it on the right. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Handoff from the shotgun. Powers through the defender. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. A little screen to the running back. Spins away from 1. It's a seam wide, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Setting up the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy has so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover. Catch in the middle, it's Camara. Man, just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Takes it on the return. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's complete to the left. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Camara. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Now across the 50 at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Camara.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. Power football with the run. Runs for the tackle. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. The run from the shotgun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll send out the kicker here. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Between the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Or did he find a hole in that secondary?
A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. From the red zone, looking for a man. Forced out of the pocket. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Nevada going quickly. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ford. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. This is a designed run. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Got his man quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Looking for room at the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They'll run the screen, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nevada!
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes! And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They have a ton of design runs in the playbook for him, much like when Vince Young took over full-time at quarterback, threw for over 1,500 and rushed for another 1,000. Dual-threat guys can move the ball.
Yeah, and when you got a quarterback like that, you should have a ton of runs in there. I mean, if I'm Texas, I got a guy that's got wheels like that can burn. I would be dumb not to have this as a big part of my playbook.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. They'll try the right side. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Gets the back moving. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jet. Turning it on to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Here comes the Texas offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Fighting up and runs through another one. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick completion to the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got room to work. And he's wrestled to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running behind that left side. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Heaves it on the run. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. He'll try the left side. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that. You got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. This Nevada offense really has it going. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Extending the play. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. Off play action. Right down the middle. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Nevada.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Just brilliant orchestration of this offense. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the 1st down. And they moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. And this sophomore behind center has been really breaks into the open. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Unloads quickly. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Under fire. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Puts it out of the air. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Wolfpack with a really good time to take a shot on 2nd and inches. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Offside defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They'll run play action. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Gets rid of it. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Bringing it out. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Snags a quick pass on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The give to the back. They needed to find enough space and get him moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got it, looking for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.